Well, friends, His Imperial Majesty has decreed that we must go to war. We are going to be playing as China here, trying to take out an armed convoy. So essentially a convoy with additional ships defending it, a heavily armed convoy. Now, we could have gone for one battle cruiser, but I decided to go ahead and split the cost evenly between two heavy cruisers. We've got a bunch of different funnels here that I'm hoping are going to hopefully, get us moving a lot faster. We also have some beautiful Mark IV guns. We've had some bigger guns in the past, but I think these will do the job. Let's hope that I'm right, my friends. So once again, we are playing with China. We have gotten a pretty great victory with them before, and also learned a lot of interesting things about how we've underestimated China. They're actually quite amazing here, and in this case, it'll be a more modern Opium Wars. We're going to be fighting against the British Empire here, hopefully trying to regain glory for glorious China. So I like this setup right now. Sorry about that. I want to just continue firing from this position, and pretty much we will keep our focus on that main enemy ship, and then decide if we want to switch. But yeah, I think the funnels were a good idea. These ships are moving so fast. I'm not usually used to this, so let's just keep on hitting them. Really want to go for that guy. I'm not changing targets for now. Let's just hope that these Mark IVs are good enough. There's already some penetrating hits and a fire among the British. We're going to make them pay for trespassing in Chinese waters. Come on, baby. I think this one's going to go down quickly. But I'm starting to wonder if that's just a standard convoy or if it actually is an enemy attack ship. I think it's definitely an enemy battleship there. They've got some guns there on the front, so we're definitely wise to target this first. But another thing that's important is we can't let the convoy get away, or we will still fail the mission. So it's not just destroying this convoy, period, but it's being able to catch up to this thing and not allow it to escape. So I am going to change trajectory just a little bit here. I think most of our guns will still be able to fire, except maybe these ones here in the back, but we'll have to accept that. Now, that is not good. Now, over-penetration here causing a pretty significant fire there in the back of our ship. We've got to take this guy down. He's becoming a problem. In fact, I'm going to separate these ships now. I'm sending the Henjang this way so that he can get a broadside on the enemy. Better get that fire under control. We're also taking some big shots over here. Wow, massive shots from that warship, guys. Maybe we bit off a bit more than we can chew. And actually, the navigation here is badly damaged. We are over-penetrating, and I don't feel comfortable changing the round type right now. I think a mix is fine, but I'm almost thinking that heavy explosive... You know what? I lied. Heavy explosive is going to be what we're going for now, because we're really not looking for armor penetration. We're looking to pretty much set that thing on fire. We still got some penetrating hits here regardless. Man, she is quite a sturdy ship, because look at that, guys. Despite all the hits we've got on this thing, she is still doing just fine. The British certainly have some amazing ships at their disposal. I don't know, maybe we do have to go for just standard shot. I think we've stopped the fire. I was going to say we stopped the flooding, but we have not. And in fact, it's over here where our propeller is, which is going to cause big problems in terms of actual maneuverability. So we've got to keep this going, guys. We've got to keep the Heizhang in the fight and hopefully really destroy this ship quickly. We've got another fire going. That's good. Some more flooding. And with the Ningxia, I'm going to do the same thing here, start turning westwards. Although very soon we have to turn our direction and head towards those convoy ships. For glorious China. That was a beautiful explosion. Structural explosion there. We're going to turn our trajectory, but we will eventually get back to this. It's a shame we weren't up close and personal when that happened, but just look at that, boys. Massive ammo detonation, and that British ship is going down to Davy Jones' locker. So I think the battle cruiser is definitely going to be our main focus here. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're focused on him. And with the Heizhang, I'm just trying to sort of make him move a bit wider. Unfortunately, the enemy ship damaged our navigation a bit, so that's going to affect us for the rest of the battle here. Seeing a lot of misses with our ships. It might be time to go ahead and potentially slow down a little bit. Wouldn't be such a bad idea. Got some more ships off there in the distance. But again, we're playing a game of time as well. And another thing is the Ningxia is not perfectly perpendicular to the enemy ship here. Nonetheless, I'm going to go to half speed with the Ningxia only. I love those funnels. This ship is moving quickly. Triumph is on fire there. That's what we need. Come on. Those 9-inchers. And again, we've absolutely had much heavier guns in battles before. That's why, you know, these are not instant kills unless they hit the ammo. It takes a while to knock one of these behemoths down. But we are damaging the Triumph a bit. She's completely on fire, but incredibly that fire is not causing much damage. It's going to take some time. Just got to let her burn up a bit, and hopefully that will signal her end. Let's take a look also over here at the Heizhang. I'm going to move the Heizhang on a course directly forward. I'm going to do the same with the Ningxia. We're going to start moving directly forward here. We should be able to get some pretty good shots before we even make that full move. Sure. Oh, so close. Turn a little bit wider. Just gotta fire on one of our funnels. That's not what I was looking for. These funnels are sacred to this ship build. It's usually the last thing I focus on, but on this one, I really thought they would be important to outmaneuver the enemy. It's gonna slow us down for sure. Come on, baby. Full shot on the Triumph Ningxia. Penetrating hit on the casemate is never good, but here we go. There we go. Ningxia got a full blast and some damage to the main gun. That's always good, but of course I'd like even more. Just look at that burning, though. But if you look at the top of the ship, the red icon, which determines the damage of the burning, he still has a lot to go. So even with fires on every single deck of this ship, he's still going. I mean, it would be terrifying to be a sailor on this thing. Just absolutely terrifying. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and slow down once again. I'm going to go to just Stoby. Stoby? Please tell me I'm reading that wrong. I've never heard of that. Now, that's the problem. We just had a casemate destroyed. So we're out here kind of like a sitting duck. But this really gives us a chance to get just a perfect shot. And already some flooding damage on that guy. I'm amazed that he hasn't taken more damage. There's some partial penetration. Is that just a standard convoy? I think it is. But we're here to get revenge, my friends, for the Opium Wars. It's time China showed herself as the true victor of these waters. Boom! There we go! Due to extensive fire. So that's good to know that despite it not appearing on the screen itself, that extensive fire was certainly the cause of that ship being destroyed. Before it even showed up on the screen, which I think is beautiful. But now, I don't think we can have the Heizhang focusing on just a convoy ship. Thankfully, we probably won't need to very long, since he's already getting shot. But I'm going to focus on the London battleship there. That's still a threat. Nonetheless, I will let Ningxia deal with this light cruiser. I thought it was a convoy ship, but I think it is a light cruiser for sure. She might have some torpedoes. Yes, she does. Kill that thing. We know what torpedoes do to our ships, and it's never pretty. Now, our fire is not as bad as the enemy ship's fire, but we do still have to get it under control, preferably soon. And there we go. Major fire and flooding on that torpedo ship. And he's not even going to get a chance to fire them. Absolutely wonderful. Keep it up, boys. The secondary guns are actually doing their work this time. For once, our secondary guns are helping out. There we go. Beautiful job, Ningxia. Now we'll turn the Ningxia. I'm going to increase the speed. You can see, though, after taking damage, though, to those beautiful funnels, we are going to have to slow down just a bit. And I will have Ningxia also focus on the London. It looks like he already knew to do that. Beautiful work, son. Just have him turn, and let's take a look at that battleship right there. Man, ain't she a beauty. I'd love to see the ship. I mean, how terrifying would it be? Let us know in the comments below. To be on this ship, taking fire, and to see one of your allied ships in front of you sinking. Absolutely terrifying. Not to mention all of these lifeboats are in severe danger because our rounds, as well as our secondary rounds, are coming through this area. I feel very bad for the people on this ship, to be honest with you. Alright, the London is taking some good hits. I love it. I want to keep that perpendicular course if we can. So actually, I'll bring the Ningxia in a bit. And the Heizhang, I'm going to start bringing around. Not perpendicular, but this is to try and get the enemy transport ships. I hope we can get to them and destroy them soon. The enemy's doing quite a number here on the Ningxia. Here we go. The London is... Wow. Look at that flooding damage, guys. That is amazing. I am quite impressed. Every time we play with China, we have a pretty good game. I'm very impressed with that. But I want the Heizhang really to continue forward. Right now, it's the fastest ship in our fleet just because the poor Ningxia had some fires in the funnels. And there we go. Alacrity is going to be going down very soon. But I'm almost thinking we should switch our fire over here to the transport boats. That's what I'm going to do. Can't let them get away. And at this rate, that is a definite possibility. Let's just hope this baby doesn't fire any of those torps. We'll know because it'll actually show up in the lower right corner. We've already got some fire in the cargo storage of this transport ship. That's beautiful. We have to find some way to catch up with these guys. Or maybe just outshoot them from a distance. He's trying to pop some smoke to save himself. And possibly to get one of those torpedoes off. Absolutely beautiful, guys. I love this ship build. I have to say, you know, I always look down on the smaller guns and kind of put them out of reach and said, you know, I'm not going to use these. But the thing about them, I mean, yeah, they might be smaller, but they fire so much faster. And they still are devastating. You know, 9-inch guns or 9-inch shells. This is still devastating stuff. It's actually the circumference of the turret itself. That being said, I mean, look at this, man. Absolutely we're doing damage to these ships. My only concern, yep, that torp was definitely fired. I don't see where. We'll find out soon enough. It's not going to be fun to find out. What I'm actually going to do, I see the torpedoes right there. I'm going to try to turn the Ningxia in time. And it looks like the Ningxia got his speed back, which is good. And again, we're just going to keep our focus over here. But look at that ammo detonation and a fire. That was beautiful. He's still going, though. I have a lot of respect for this light cruiser. Still continuing to put up a fight. But it is China's time to shine, brother. Let's let the Heizhang get the glory of the kill there. We can kind of just let that thing go down on its own. But, yeah. We should still try to get the kill. Be really frustrating to fail this mission just because we didn't completely annihilate the unit. But look at the, come on. I'm going to trust myself. I'm going to trust that that thing is dead. And there we go. Yeah, 6 due to heavy flooding. We'll be firing over here with the Heizhang and with the Ningxia. We continue firing forward. The only thing I'm going to change is I'm going to make sure the Ningxia is going this way. And I'm going to do the same with the Heizhang. We can't let these guys get away. Time to do some chasing. Don't forget, if you enjoy these Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts videos, the best thing you can do is hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I really mean that about the comments, guys. They're huge to getting more viewers. If you put a comment there, you know, YouTube puts that on the algorithm as, oh, people enjoy this, they want to talk about it, etc. Please feel free to put whatever you want. And especially any tips you have for future fights or what you think about this current ship build. I always love to get that feedback. I don't like that. We've got another warship apparently up here. I didn't think it was possible. Let's hope that that's a mistake by our spotters and that that's actually just another transport ship. Because, as you can imagine, that would be a problem. Definitely. There we go. Beautiful. Ships can't really do any sort of damage against us. They've got 3-inch cannons. I'm almost tempted to start firing at the warship over there. And let these things burn up on their own. Let's do it. All shots to the warship, Ningxia. Looks like a different approach for us today. We might want to take out that fellow there, the Gibraltar, pardon me. Just because it looks like he's getting away. Yeah, absolutely. The wake is behind him. So you know what? I am going to target him first. Just make sure he's not going to try to escape. But as we're targeting him, we'll be speeding towards the enemy. There's no way that that's a warship. So yeah, I think again, I like how the game can give you sort of the incorrect radar, target, etc. And then when you get closer, you find out it's not as dangerous. I think these are just transport ships at this point. And they are coming towards us, so we don't have to worry about them escaping. Just keep on firing. Take a look at some of these sinkings. And do let me know in the comments if you enjoy me watching the sinkings. I generally like to sort of stop and watch the ship go down. But if it's something you don't like and you want me to just focus on the battle or the guns being fired, then let me know as well. As you can see here, that one is going down, and I'm pretty sure this baby is going to go down very soon, too. Here we go. Let's just get a look at that thing. He might just go down purely due to fire damage. Is he even moving? I think just barely. There we go. Destroyed cargo storage and caused another fire. We can't even get identifying information on him, but suffice it to say he's in trouble. Gibraltar's down. That was fast. We didn't even see that one happen. And let me finish off the cricket here. Just put him out of his misery. Sorry, I really should be turning this way. Heijang, glory! I knew it was only a matter of time, and he's almost down. We really could let just the water do its work. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Let's focus on this guy now. So you guys always tell me not to switch targets, but in a situation like this, I feel that I have the right to do so. And I also want to see if this guy will go down on his own. He's on his side. Look at that listing. Look at how that ship is listing. That's amazing. He's actually taking water on the right side. I don't think there's any chance that the cricket survives here. Here we go, guys. Cricket going down. I knew with that listing it was only a matter of time before the water seeped in. And we've got just the Crusader here. An apt name for a ship that's about to be utterly devastated by our guns. In fact, I'm going to try to get him with the broadsides here, but I think he'll be dead before the Heijang can even turn to get the broadsides. Nope, I was wrong. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. So again, we do okay, guys, with the Chinese Navy, and I feel like I'm learning a little bit more about the strategies that seem to win in this game. And one of those is to get a ship with decent guns, but also with decent speed. We've been building some behemoths, just absolute monsters with these huge guns, but they move like slugs. So unless we get, a beautiful shot on the enemy, nothing really happens. I like to think that that was a pretty successful mission, but let me know what you guys think down below. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you all have an excellent new year.